What's going on, guys? So today's video actually got another guest. I'm always working with somebody, but this guy I haven't done a solo review with, and I'm really glad to do so because this guy is really doing his thing. He is killing it and he's really making a name for himself. That is Ashton from the channel GenSense, and guys, we're going to be bringing to you FERRARI Noble Fig. So this fragrance was actually launched in 2015. It's classed as an aromatic green, but Ashton, why don't you give us your take right now, buddy?
Hey everybody, this is Ashton from the YouTube channel GenSense, and I want to thank Chad from Gentleman's Journey for inviting me onto his channel to talk about FERRARI Noble Fig. And I just want to say really quickly before I jump into this that the bottle on this is fantastic. I really like these FERRARI bottles. It's a super thick glass. You've got this leather wrapped metal cap which is really heavy. It's just really good looking. Doesn't look cheap at all, and for the price that you pay, you're getting some great bang for your buck here. I get a hint of juicy orange in the open here, but fig is the main note I get, which you would expect because the fragrance is named Noble Fig. It's green, it's slightly sweet, it's very refreshing. As it dries down, it becomes the tiniest bit earthy. There's a nice soft musk that comes in. Fig is still the main note for me, so it remains green, fresh, and refreshing. This is a unisex fragrance, but it's not too feminine, so it can be pulled off by a man very easily. You just have to like fig-based fragrances and green-type fragrances because that's basically the entirety of what you're getting here. And honestly, I don't think it's talking that crazy to say that you could take this juice and repackage it in an Hermes bottle and nobody would be the wiser. This would slot right in with this line of fragrances. To me, Noble Fig is best worn in the springtime when the green is really starting to pop again, and in autumn as summer starts to fade away. It works better in that kind of middle ground where you're at a nice cool temperature. It's not too warm, not too hot, and definitely not too cold. In high heat, I would reach for something else, but in that kind of situation, you know, early to mid-spring and then mid to late fall, that's definitely where I would be wearing this one. One other thing just about FERRARI in general is that they make very good fragrances, like much better than you would expect from a car manufacturer. Honestly, I can't think of any other car manufacturer that comes remotely close. Like nobody's in the same ballpark. They consistently put out good releases, and some of their releases are actually bordering on great. And the price that you pay for these puts them at the lower end of the designer spectrum if you're looking on discounters. So even though this is a FERRARI fragrance, I just want to reiterate that as a fragrance house, FERRARI is actually really, really good, and at least in my eyes, is very respectable. I know that a lot of their fragrances haven't been talked about, but that doesn't mean that they aren't great. Alright, that's my take on FERRARI Noble Fig. I know that Bright Neroli gets all the hype from this line, but Noble Fig does just as good a job with fig as the main note as Bright Neroli does with neroli as the main note. So if you like fig type fragrances, or if you want a green, semi-juicy, semi-sweet spring, fall, and possibly summer fragrance, then you should definitely check this one out because it won't break the bank. Alright, Chad, thanks for having me. Can't wait to hear what you have to say about this one.
Man, you made some great points. I wish I thought of those, alright? But the top notes for this fragrance are fig leaf, mandarin orange, and pink pepper, with the mid being clary sage and iris, and the base is patchouli and musk. Now, as Ashton said, he gets a short-lived mandarin orange. I actually get that as well, but I also get a lot of the fig that's pretty much from top to bottom. The fig is the most prominent note along with the clary sage, but I also get a little bit of the musk as well. It is a very fresh fragrance, as Ashton said, but I find it's also a very casual scent. You know, to me, this is pretty much like daytime, like spring daytime in a bottle. It's a very green, pleasing, fresh fragrance. Now, I would actually use this pretty much for anything casual. You can use it for work, school, going out, like on a casual day outing. You know what, you can use this on an evening out, but it's not really loud enough. It is a light fragrance. Projection really is not really there. But if you like a fig-based fragrance, you're definitely going to like this one. You know, it's not offensive. People will definitely like it. You know, some guys are going to think that it's a little bit too feminine because it is a unisex scent, and I find that it's pretty much like right down the middle. You know, the ladies can pull this one off very easily, but it's not overly girly. Longevity was actually really good. It got 6 to 8 hours. Projection, you know, it's not exactly a monster. I got about 90 minutes, more so an hour really. You know, it's not a big projector. People will have to get in a little bit close, but you know what? If you're looking for like a monster type of fragrance that's really going to project, this will definitely not do it for you. But if people are like right here in your space, they're definitely going to smell it. Now, prices on this one. This is not exactly available down south in the US when it comes to retail. But up here in Canada, it was. It's actually no longer available. When it was available at the Hudson's Bay Company, it was going for about $110 with taxes. But I actually got mine for $50 to $60, half off. The reason being is because it was being discontinued. Now, when the sales associate told me that, I didn't really believe it, but I recently just checked the website for this review, and it's no longer listed. But you can actually get this online for like $30 to $40. Average $30 to $35. You know, and Ashton said, you know, for the price tag and the quality of juice, this is sensational. You know, if you like green fig fragrances, springtime, casual, refreshing, and light, you're gonna like this one. The wife, she really did like this one. People at work thought it was very fresh, pleasing. Some guys did think it was a little bit too floral and feminine for their liking, but they did state that they would like to see this on a lady. So guys, that's it. Ashton, thank you so very much. Ashton's link will be down below, so please make sure that you check him out if you haven't done so. Guys, that is it for Ferrari Bright Neroli. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to me and Ashton. Guys, thanks for your time, take care, and bye.